Hey, come on in. It's Porch, Settin Sunday. It's another day and another chance to sparkle. So keep a sparkle in your eye and a sparkle in your heart because it makes you beautiful. Ooh, there's a wasper. Let me show you the mountains right off. I got a new tripod, but it's just a little tiny short one. So bear with me. I can't just set it on the table. But anyway, here we go. There's the mountains, the sun's on them. Summer has arrived, y'all. Summer has arrived. Let me get over here. Look at the sky. Look at that right there. Just so beautiful. The sky is so beautiful, isn't it? You hear the air conditioner running. My daughter got me a flower spider plant for Mother's Day, my oldest daughter, and I'm telling you what, it has took off. Look at that thing. I could grow spiders like crazy. Look at that. I've already taken a couple off and started one for her. So that's the gift that keeps on giving. So, okay, I wanted to come in, and today I want to tell a story about my son. Next month in July is his birthday, so I wanted to start off talking about him. I'm going to try not to swing. I love swinging, so I'm going to try not to though. But anyway, I wanted to tell a story about him and how he was when his daughter was born. You know, he was so excited to have a little girl. His first child was a little boy, and he passed away when he was 6 months old. And that was hard on him and his wife because they were, you know, young. He was 19, she was 18. They was very young, too young to go through something like that. So, anyway, so when he found out that his second wife was pregnant with a little girl, because the baby dying, when Cody died, that just put such a strain on their marriage that it just didn't last. So they split up, and plus they could never have children together because what was wrong with Cody was a genetic thing, and their two she was a carrier and he was something else. But anyway, when they have a child together, it causes it to have the disease that Cody had, which was spinal muscular atrophy. So anyway, so when he had a little girl with his second wife, when he found out she was pregnant and it was going to be a girl, they let me name her, and I was so excited because his wife really liked unusual names, and I loved the name that I chose. I'd seen a movie years and years ago about an old plantation owner, and Burl Ives, I think it was Burl Ives, that it may not have been because I cannot find that movie. Burl Ives was the one that was the player in the movie, and he owned the plantation, and he was so in love with his daughter that before he had a daughter, he always said it would be just heavenly to have a daughter. And he said, if I ever have a daughter, it'll be just heavenly. So when he had a daughter, he named her Heavenly. So my daughter-in-law would not allow me to name my granddaughter Heavenly, but she said that because I wanted to name her Heavenly because I just loved that name. I wanted to name her Heavenly, and then the middle name Ann. But my daughter-in-law said, no, I love the name Heaven, and you can name her Heaven and Lee Ann, but not Heavenly and Ann. I said, okay, I'll take it. So I was tickled to death that I got to name my granddaughter. This was my second granddaughter. She's the youngest granddaughter. So I was just thrilled. And when my son, when she was born, he cried like a baby. He was so happy that he had a little girl and that, you know, he was going to get to be a dad. And I told him he'll always be a dad because he'd already had a child, even though that child had went back to the Lord and went back, you know, and lived with the Lord, that he was still a father, a daddy. So anyway, but he loved that little girl. He just loved on her all the time. He was so crazy about her. I think that fly just pooped on me. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. I don't know. No. But anyway, he was just so happy to have his little girl, and she has grown into such a beautiful, beautiful young woman. I wish that he could see her, and maybe he is looking down on her, but she tells me all the time, Mama, I want to do everything that would make my dad proud. So I told her, I said, your dad is so proud of you. But I just wanted to come in and talk about him today because I miss him so much, and I'm finally able to talk about him without crying. My heart is never going to be healed, but it is getting better. There's a scab over it. So, you know, I'm getting better. And I wanted to also talk about something we talked about maybe last Sunday or Sunday before last. I've read all your comments. Even if I don't get to answer you back, I will leave a heart and a thumbs up, and that will let you know that I have read it. And I appreciate everyone's comments. You all just do not know how much I appreciate your comments. The reason I keep looking off is because I came out here and my flower in the middle of my table out here, there is dirt all over my table. It looks like something has been digging in my flower pot, in my flowers. Look at this. Look. And it's all over the table. Look at that. All over the table. You think something's been digging in it? This is my jade. It's almost died on me, and I'm trying to get it to, it belonged to my mother, and I'm trying to get it to live. If anybody has any tips or tricks, Mom was the green thumb, which I am somewhat, but that jade plant has just given me a really, really fit. I mean, I'm not that good on succulents. So, anyway, and I'm not crying, my eye is watering. I've been having a lot of trouble out my eye lately, too. So, we talked about last week about I wanted to retire. It's not that I want to retire, it's just that I want a different job, and I'm afraid at my age, no one's going to hire me around here. There's really nowhere to work other than fast food, and I know I can't do that. I know without a shadow of a doubt I can't do fast food. So I've tried to figure out if I start making more YouTube videos, you know, vlogging, and I'm going to start cooking, and me and my husband's already talked about that. Our first video is going to be an old-fashioned country breakfast, a hillbilly breakfast with the biscuits and homemade biscuits and gravy and fried bacon and all that kind of stuff. So, like his mom used to make, and that's how we're going to make our biscuits and gravy. And what I'll do, since I don't edit, and I am trying to learn myself how to edit, since I don't edit, what we'll do is one day I'm going to film us making the breakfast, and then after we make it, the next day I'll put up, or maybe I'll put them both up the same day. You all let me know in the comments below what you think. I'll put us taking it out and showing you what the biscuits look like and the gravy looks like, and tasting it for you. Me and my husband's going to make videos together. He's finally agreed. I think he's going to let me film and he's going to do it because he makes very good biscuits and very good gravy, and so do I. We both can do it. We also are going to do some vlogging, like I said, and I'm going to start doing some crafts that I used to do. Show you all some of the things I used to make and some of the things that I enjoy making, and make some new things that I'm going to learn right along with you all. So we'll do it together. I wanted to also thank everyone that's went to my Patreon and started reading my book and donated money for that. And I'm going to try to set up tiers so that you can pay $1, $5, $10, however you want to do that. I'm also going to put maybe special recipes up there that I have that I'm going to share with you all, and you can get them for like $2, $5, whatever. In the comments below, you let me know what you think would be a fair price to get one of my tried and true recipes that I've had for the whole time I've been married, the 46 years I've been married. So that's how I'm going to try to start making money. Now with what I make, or what the crafts that I do, I'm also going to be selling those in my local area, or try to, on Facebook and that sort of thing. And so I'm going to do that too. And you all let me know in the comments below what you think about my ideas. And I took some time off for the month of July from work. My boss didn't really like it any, but she's given me that time off. She hired someone as a PR, which means they'll come in as needed. So she'll work my time. And anyway, so I got that time off, and we'll see how it goes. So I want to thank you all for all your comments. They're just, you don't know how much it helps me sometimes, the comments you leave, and letting me know that you're praying for me. And I feel those prayers. I enjoy reading your comments. I enjoy every one of you. I want to thank all of my old subscribers for sticking with me. Now, I don't mean that old. I mean the ones that's been with me since the beginning. And I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you for coming along, and thank you for coming on the porch and sitting with me and listening to me ramble. I love you guys. I'll see you. Follow me on all my social media. It's either Susie Blankenship, SusieQ B, or go to my Poshmark. I'm not selling on there yet, but I will be. And follow me on Poshmark. It's Sassy Lavada there. And after you follow me, you can use my code and get $10 off your first purchase, and that'll help me earn $10 that I can use to purchase things on Poshmark. So I love you guys, and I'll see you on the porch. I'm going to try to start vlogging, and I'm going to try to start doing more videos. I love you guys. I'll see you next week on the porch. Bye.